He's got the whole list of
You want him on that side? Oh, me on this side.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention, please.
Oh, come this way.
So, for those I haven't had a chance to meet, I'm Rabbi Joshua Levine Grader. I'm the executive director here at Friends Indeed. So we are so thrilled that everyone here in the room, and we want to welcome those who are on the live stream. So we are live streaming this event. So you will be on TV at some point. So pay attention. So a couple of things before I turn it over to our MC tonight. Couple of housekeeping things. We want to make sure that this room stays cool and that the noise doesn't go back and forth. So if you want to go on the patio or go get more food, you can go around here. There's a door through the hallway. I think that's also where the restroom is, right there. But go through the hallway, and then you can come back through the hallway into here. You are welcome to be in your seats. We're going to ask the folks inside to have a little bit more of your indoor voices. And the chefs are going to get started soon. You're welcome to go up and get a drink, and I'm told glance over the counter, but we want to give them their space to work. But it's really, really exciting. And this event obviously takes a lot of hard work. And I just want to thank just a few people. First of all, Thomas and Vanessa, whose restaurant you are in. Thomas and Vanessa. Agnes has been a fantastic partner to us, an amazing friend to us, and so generous to open their space many times already for us. So hopefully you're having a great time, and you'll come back and enjoy their food that they cook and their cheese. So she won't want to come up. I'm not going to embarrass them, but two people who have worked super hard to make this event possible, obviously, are our development team. So our Senior Director of Development, Maria Velasco. At the door, you were greeted by Elise Reed for our Development Associate. And I hope that you'll get a chance to meet staff. We have staff here. We have board members here. And most importantly, we have the director of our food pantry, Tim Nisler, here. And I'm going to turn it over to Tim because he is your MC tonight.
Hey everyone. So yes, I'm Tim Nisler. I run the food pantry at Friends Indeed, and this is the second annual Cooking for a Cause. So welcome everyone. We're glad to have you. We're going to jump right into it this evening. And if we get to have like 15 of these, maybe I won't need notes, but it's number 2. So I'm keeping them for myself. We're going to jump right into the cooking this evening. These 3 folks are our contestants. We're going to start over here with contestant number 1, Simone Wood. Contestant number 2, Desiree Flores. And contestant number 3, Diana Ramirez Hernandez. Thank you, participants, for volunteering your time and talent. And we hope you have as much fun as we're going to have watching you cook. Let's go over the rules real quickly for this. Each contestant will receive a grocery bag that's derived from what is a normal week in our food pantry. Non-perishable items, shelf-stable. We got all of it right here. Of these things, that they're going to have to use at least 5 of these in whatever they prepare. They can also use some of the other standard pantry items that Agnes has on hand. Those can also be used. At the end, they'll have 1 hour. And at the end of 1 hour, the judges, which are scattered around here, I see 2 of them. Thomas, he's around here somewhere. But I see Chef Chris Flint down there. And I guess I'm going to introduce them again in a second, too. And Chef Badaro over here. So before I give you a little more about them, we want our contestants to have the full hour. So I guess it's on your marks, get set, go. So while they're getting started, there's like 3 stations where they can all interact and work with. We've got a hearth over here, the grill, the stove. So they've got full access to that. Again, Rabbi Grader said it, but we want to give a huge thank you to Agnes Restaurant and Cheesery. That's huge. Come on by. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're all friends here. We're friends indeed, right? So we want to say thank you to them. So let me introduce a little bit about each of our chefs, our chef judges. Behind me and walking across, well, in front of me, behind the camera, is Chef Thomas Talaka-Kaub. He's the culinary genius here. He and his wife, Vanessa. I've never even met Vanessa, and I see her. Hi, Vanessa. I'm Tim. So Chef Thomas's career spans from Lula Cafe in Chicago to the vibrant food scene of San Francisco, where he refined his skills in prestigious kitchens such as Flour and Water, Al's Place, which earned 1 Michelin star, Slanted Door Group, and Bar Agricole, which earned James Beard Award for bar program design. So he and his wife settled here. They live in Pasadena with their beloved pets.
Yes.
And they own Agnes Restaurant and Cheesery. So this is Chef Judge 1, Chef Thomas. Let me ask you this. I'm gonna do this real quick. What are you most looking forward to tonight?
I'm looking forward to seeing how the chefs focus on creating an economical meal that the clients of Friends Indeed can create for their own. So when they get to see this, when they get to look back on this footage, they get to know that they can be creative with the awesome food pantry that Friends Indeed puts on daily and weekly for everyone to be creative and provide nourishment for themselves and their families. It's really cool.
Excellent. That didn't pick up. Oh well, it must have. Well, it picked up for the streaming. So we're going to be louder for all of you. We'll get it. But one of the things about the food pantry is people pick their own groceries. And so what Chef Thomas was talking about is when they come and get their groceries, they take it home and prepare it. Most of the people that use the food pantry are housed. They have their own house, apartments, rooms, so they know their way around the kitchen. So what Chef Thomas was referring to was being able to take some of these simple items that we have right here and create a meal. Thank you, Chef Thomas.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to follow Chef Chris as he just started walking away. So this is Chef Chris Flint. He earned a Master of Culinary Arts degree from the French Culinary Institute in New York and began his career as a sous chef at the lauded Boulay Restaurant in New York City. Most notably, Chef Chris has spent 10 years with the globally acclaimed Make It Nice Hospitality Group. During his tenure, he worked as the chef de cuisine at the flagship restaurant 11 Madison Park during the restaurant's award-winning years. He went on to play a pivotal role as the executive chef Nomad New York, Los Angeles, Las Vegas. And after his, he got a lot going on, man. Okay, he's over at the Mulholland Restaurant, which is out in Calabasas. So this is Chef Chris's first year doing this, and I'll ask you the same thing I asked Chef Thomas. What are you most looking forward to tonight?
I'm really just excited to see all the contestants and see how they utilize the ingredients to create a really creative meal for everyone tonight.
Excellent. Thank you, Chef Chris.
Thank you.
All right. So we're getting, we got two. Boy, this is going to be tough going back and forth with that thing. Somebody just make sure if I don't put it on right. We're going to come over here. We're going to visit. Take this one. Excellent. We just speak there. Great. So this is Chef Joseph Badaro. He was born and raised in the family kitchen. And one of his fondest memories as a child was helping his mother prepare garbanzo beans for the family's hummus. Joseph continued to help her out in the kitchen, picking up new skills with every dish his mother prepared. By the age of 12, Joseph was already making baklava. I don't know if anybody's ever really looked at baklava, but that's tough. That is really tough. He was making it on his own and quickly mastered cooking. He furthered his culinary education in Lebanon, where he spent most summers growing up with family. During these trips, he and his cousins ate their way through family kitchens, restaurants, shawarma bars scattered over Beirut, and learning new recipes, flavors. He has the Hummus Labs restaurant, which is on Colorado. It's on Colorado east from here, where he oversees his favorite Lebanese-inspired dishes and represents everything he learned over the years from his mother, family, and Lebanese roots. This is Chef Joseph. So I'll ask you the third thing. What are you looking forward to today?
I'm actually looking forward to seeing how these chefs do under pressure. I have never actually had to cook a meal in under 60 minutes while 60 people stare at me. So I think this is a feat all of itself. But looking forward to see how these chefs create this food. Sometimes it's a lot harder to figure out how to make food of basic materials, and they're going to highlight all those things that a lot of people have access to, and that Friends Indeed hands out to. So looking forward to seeing how they utilize all those ingredients and turn it into something fun within 60 minutes, which again, I will admit, I don't think I can do it that way.
That's all right. Chef Joseph, thank you. All right, so we got a little bit of time, so enjoy. I'm going to talk briefly about the items and some of the other things that they're using, and we'll go from there. So I'll be back in a few moments. Try and be really loud because it is we do know that it's hard to hear in here. If there's some reason you can't hear me at some point, raise your hand. I'll work my way that way and back and forth and all of that, and we'll see if that works a little bit. But that's as fun as cooking for a cause is. And last year, I gotta say, it was a tremendous good time, and it was. And I think this is a great event. And so I'm glad we're doing it again for the second time. So I hope you're all having fun, but it's also important to remember that it's a fundraiser for Friends Indeed. We've got 5 different programs, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about each program. Specifically, I know more about mine, but I've got some notes on the others to be able to share. So we're going to talk about the programs and what Friends Indeed does. Now, there's the other thing here. You've got a whole bunch of groceries here, and I'm going to tell you what those groceries are in a second. But if you're watching our contestants and you're inspired and you're like, I'm going to go home tonight before bed and get in the kitchen, nobody do that. All right. But if you want to donate $100 before the end of the event, our team will email you the shopping list, and you can be a home cook for a chance to win FID swag. We've got some good swag now. We're starting to build that up over time here, and get in on the cooking experience, and then take pictures. Send it to Maria. Send it to Elise. Send it to me. You can find all of our email addresses on the website. Come on, donate $100 and give it a try. I want to hear what you all can create, and we'll compare it. We'll compare it with our contestants. As we have a lot of sponsors on this, so we want to make sure to acknowledge some of our sponsors tonight. We have the Chef de Cuisine level sponsor, and I will not point at people that are on here. I'm just going to say their names. But we have Vicky and David Thompson. They're over there. They're over there. We have Barbara Ryder Levinson. We have, and I wrote a note to make sure I tried to say it right, but Gunde and Ernest Posey. Did I say Gunde right? Excellent. All right, good enough. And then the trustees of the Pasadena Methodist Foundation. Those are our chef de cuisine level sponsors tonight. Also, in case you didn't know it, this is Rachel holding the camera in front of me. Rachel is a seasoned veteran, as this is her second time doing this. But we want to turn around, show everyone in here on our live audience watching here. Well, we're going to look over here. Let's see what. Yeah, everyone wave, wave. All right. Now, if we're being careful, we're not going to go out this way because it'll mess with the sound. But everybody wave. There we go. This is our live audience, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So I feel like we ought to talk a little bit about what our contestants are using. Start this way. Now, these are the things that were in the bags, but remember, they only have to use 5. They can use all of them, but they have to use at least 5. What we've got is we've got a pound. Well, that's a 2-pound bag of spaghetti. We've got mixed vegetables, vegetarian beans, garbanzo beans, diced tomatoes, peaches. Where's our rice? Our rice is over there. We've got apples. We've got potatoes. We've got sweet potatoes. Yellow onion. Trust me, there's onion somewhere over there because I packed the bags. And cauliflower. There's also chicken thighs or tofu for the protein. Mozzarella cheese and a pint of milk. So those are the things that our contestants have tonight. And if you haven't been to the food pantry, it's set up like a neighborhood market. Raise your hands if you haven't been to the food pantry. All right, you are all invited, okay? You just have to give me a little advance notice, but you're invited to come see how the pantry operates. It's set up like a neighborhood market, and everybody picks their groceries based on their family size and what we have in the way of fruits and vegetables. So that's a little bit about this. We're going to check in with our contestants in a few moments, and I'm going to get a drink of water. So I'm going to go do the check real quick. Well, sorry, come by. We're gonna check in with our contestants here. All right. So, so we have contestant Simone here. What are you making? What's your plan?
On a potatoes that are crisped up. Potatoes crisped up with aquafaba, which is the chickpea water, which will help get them hopefully a little bit more crispy without using oil, which should be very interesting. I haven't made it yet, so that's my one risky dish. Yeah, I'm also going to be using the chicken thighs, flour them up, sear them in the pan, and then use the pan sauce along with the apples, onions, and a couple other things to make a pan sauce with that. So we'll see how it works, because it's something I've made at home, but I don't, of course, have all the ingredients here, but I'm going to try and make it work and see what we get using some of the other flavors, and then maybe even incorporate a little bit of the sliced peaches. Yeah.
Awesome.
So we'll see what happens.
Great. Thank you. All right. We're going to move on to contestant number 2. We're going to try to stay out of the way, though. We're going to hold on 1 second. Contestant Desiree, can we interrupt for just a second to ask what you're going to make?
I'm making a roasted cauliflower taco with a sage, lemon mayo, and some Mexican rice, and a Three Sister salad.
Wow. Excellent. Great. Thank you. All right. So let's come down here. Maybe we'll stand on, we'll stand on this side for contestant Diane. Diana, what are you making over here?
So I'm going to be making a chicken and rice bowl with a grilled corn with cucumbers and tomato salad on the side.
Excellent. That sounds great. All right. We're going to get out of your guys' way. Perfect. Okay. So we talked about this a little bit, and we're going to move around. I don't know. Maybe nobody needs to hear me, but the food pantry, talking about one of the programs. Well, we'll just kind of wander around. So our food pantry serves over 600 households every single week. Well, let's go around here. Excellent. Well, I got to go this way. All right. You want me right here? Excellent. Hey, that's all right. So as I mentioned, we serve over 600 households every week. People come in, they pick the groceries they want based on family size and what we have in the way of fresh fruits and vegetables and protein and dairy and all of those things. They can come in Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Doesn't matter which day, but they can only come in one time a week, and they can come in every week for as long as they need to. I've been in charge of the food pantry. Come on through. And I don't even know what that means. Am I ahead, behind? Okay. Well, good. 44 minutes for me. I'm like going, I don't know. 44 minutes for the chef. So it's getting exciting. So folks, when they come in, we give out 4,000 pounds to 5,000 pounds of fresh fruits and vegetables every single week. And so people can leave with a lot of food, and it's really a great thing. We have people that come that are in their 90s, all the way for early 20s into their 90s. I've known a lot of these folks for the 11 years that I've been there. They are great people. They just need a little help, and that's what we try and do with the food pantry. So that is the food pantry part of things. Want to speak by, Rabbi?
I want to say something.
Okay, Rabbi Grader.
Have you talked to one of the chefs and asked them what they're looking for? Did you already do that?
Yeah, well, we
Like
asked
what
them
they-
what they were looking for tonight. Yeah,
Fantastic.
Yeah,
That's all I
yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to know since I couldn't
Excellent.
hear everything. All right.
yeah. They all were looking at the idea of just taking the unknown and creating. One thing that Chef Joseph said that I thought was most interesting. He goes, "I've never had to prepare something in an hour."
Yeah.
Kind of on that. So the idea of the time constraint is a big thing.
Cool. Right on.
Right on. That's Rabbi Grader, everyone. Well, we'll move this way now. So then we've got the second program is the women's room. It's a day shelter. Yeah, that's right, Lindsay. We got it. The women's room, a day shelter exclusively for unhoused women that are at risk of being unhoused, that are alone, that want to be a part of a community by women for women. It's just about coming up on the 17th birthday in September. They welcome 30 to 40 unhoused women each day. They can come in and they can get a shower. They can do laundry. There's always a meal. There are computers. There's a nap room. There are arts and crafts. There are games. It's just a place for the women to come to kind of take the pressure off of what they deal with every day. There's no staying the night at Friends Indeed. So many of the women are coming from the streets and they're going back to the streets. And so for them to have this place has been great. And many of them find their way into being housed and many haven't. And that's what Lindsay and her team are trying to do, is help as many as they can. Let me take a break for a second, and we'll be right back. Stand by the cheese. Excellent. All right, so I hope you're all having a good time. I know the camera's been on our contestants. A lot of activity. Everybody seems to be having a nice time visiting, catching up, and all that. We want to give some special thanks to those who made tonight possible. Daniel Gray Creative for the competitor headshots, Pasadena Now for being a media sponsor, Agnes Restaurant and Cheesery, especially Chef Thomas Talika Kalb and Vanessa Talaka Kalb. Photographer Carly Carrillo. Live stream videographer Stuart Brawley. Rachel, who's holding the camera, and Fiona, who's around here with another camera. And our 3 aspiring chef competitors, Simone Wood, Desiree Flores, and Diana Ramirez Hernandez. Going to hit another one of our sponsors tonight. These are our pastry chef level sponsors. This is Connie Holguin and Jennifer and John Robinson. Thank you so much for your sponsorship of this event. We are going to, I see all 3 of our chefs grouped together. So we're going to make our way over there, ask them another question each, and we'll go from there. Chefs, I'm going to put you on the spot real quick again. We'll start with Chef Chris because you're on top of my cheat sheet. If you were in this competition tonight, which station do you think is the most difficult to work with when you didn't know what you were going to have, more than an hour before?
Which station?
Yeah. I think they were talking about stations because originally it was going to be like the hearth and the
hearth, the pasta, and the egg, but we kind of opened it up last minute.
Yeah. So then let's just make up what if you were in this competition, where would you focus? Would you go with the hearth? Would you?
I would focus right here because then I'd have more access to different heat sources.
Okay.
And I can always throw something on the hearth, like I believe Desiree's doing, and go check on it. But then I can just be able to turn around. I can have things simmering or boiling. I can have the saute pan for searing. I feel like I'm going to have a little bit more flexibility right in this area than just being solely confined to open flame or wood burning.
Yeah, awesome, excellent. Chef Thomas, what would looking at that, and I'll ask you this as well, Chris. I'll ask all of you, what would you focus on, knowing what would you create tonight, knowing the ingredients that you have?
Yeah, I really like everyone's seeming to lean into the corn. I love being from Iowa. I definitely always love corn. It's middle of the summer, so it's corn season. I'm glad that they have seasonal ingredients as well. We threw in some really fresh produce for them at the last minute. But yeah, I would, if I wasn't very acclimated with the hearth, that would be very intimidating. But I'm glad that everyone was really excited to use the hearth, really excited to grill something. And we did give them a task to all have one grilled element. So in the dish, the final dish, we all expect to see one thing grilled.
Yeah, that's right. When I came in, you had decided to do that, and everyone was excited. Before I get to Chef Joseph, I'll come back to you. Just what would you create with these ingredients tonight?
I would definitely be putting the chicken on the hearth just to get a lot of really good flavor. I mean, that's something that I would try to make sure, planning-wise, timing-wise, that I got that on the right amount of time. And then I could then go back and focus on some of the vegetable prep. But I think definitely I would have corn and chicken in that area at some point tonight.
Awesome, excellent. Chef Joseph, what about you tonight? So, if you were preparing something with these ingredients, what path would you take? What would you do?
I would have just stuck to the grill. Something I've been doing for a while since I was a kid. So put me in front of a grill. I think a lot of these ingredients do work great on the grill, and they could that flavor of the charcoal wood would elevate the dish a lot. So I'd probably be hanging out over there quite a bit over any other station.
Awesome, that's excellent. One thing I noticed, and I don't want to keep you guys because you're judging, but they all are making pretty different dishes. It's kind of like you kind of go as somebody watching, you go, hey, let's see 3 different things, and it just seemed to be happening that way.
We are loving the path that several. I mean, they're all taking a different path. I love the whole garbanzo over there. It looks like she might be making cucumber pico de gallo. I don't know. I see some onion going in there, some lime. So we'll see how she kind of approaches that. But it's going to be a fun race to the finish here.
Yeah, excellent. We'll let you guys get back to judging. Thank you, fellas.
Thanks.
Excellent. So we got a little bit of input from the chefs. And it's always hard. They're trying to watch. They're judging. They're taking a look at things. And they're chefs. They're conferring. They're talking about stuff that they do as well. So I think right now, I have no idea how much time we have left. Mario, what kind of 32 and a half minutes. So we'll take a break. In just like some of the tables to say hi, how they doing.
Please happen. I'll go with you.
I'm always afraid of like going. So yeah, we'll go on. Yeah. Okay. So a little bit about some of the other programs. We go this way. Perfect. We talked about the food pantry. Talked about the women's room. We have the street outreach and housing team, and they basically identify individuals that are unhoused, unsheltered, homeless in the streets of Pasadena, and then they work to build trust and rapport. Look, when you're first meeting somebody in general, you just can't come up and say, "Hey, I'm here to help you." It doesn't work. People are a little wary of that. So you've got to build connections and rapport. And our street outreach team works to do that, to provide housing is the end result. Great, but socks, food, water, connecting people to services they may need. That's what our street outreach and housing team does. We have an eviction prevention and rental assistance program. So when you think about our programs, the food pantry and the eviction prevention and rental assistance programs are the ones where the people we help, for the most part, are housed. But with the eviction prevention and rental assistance, they're looking to help people not become unhoused. If we can provide short and medium term rental assistance so that the people can stay in their homes, it's less expensive down the road for people. And so eviction prevention and rental assistance really, actually, I think all of our program directors are here. I won't go put them all on the spot, but they're all here tonight. And they just do a great job in trying to help as many people as they can stay in their homes so they don't become unhoused. We're looking out along here. Let's just go visit some tables. We'll put people on the spot, except when they're putting things in their mouths. Hi, folks. Are you having a good time? And you know why I came to your table first is you're one of the few tables where somebody wasn't eating right when I walked up. So it's right. Well, I'm glad you folks are here, and I'm glad you're having a good time. Thank you for coming. All right, we'll keep moving around. Hi, folks. How are you? We're just saying hi. Be on the live stream. Are you having a good time?
I saw the ingredients. Pretty basic.
Yes.
Really out of the ordinary.
Well, you know, can I sit down and answer that? I just have am I taking somebody's seat? I'll get out of the way in just a second. But you know what? In the pantry, the neighborhood market, I mean, it is simple ingredients. But at the same time, if you come into the pantry, a lot of times we don't know what kind of meat or protein. We've had catfish, shrimp, fish sticks, pork patties, all those things. We'll get even produce can be more of your rather than just your run of the mill things. But yeah, the ingredients in there. When you come into the food pantry and you look down, we start kind of like with fruit and canned vegetables and cereal and soup and pasta and beans and so on. But those are the staples of the folks.
Impressive. So you have a big refrigeration unit?
Yeah. We work with the Los Angeles Regional Food Bank, and what they do is they are the big provider to LA County. Their goal is 1 million meals a week to places like Friends Indeed. They have over 700 agencies, and so they've got partnerships with distributors, and so when they when you said protein. My team and I will look at what's available to us on the night that we're set up to order. And if it says shrimp, great, we'll order shrimp. Most of it's at no cost to us, which is a huge benefit.
Let me ask you something. You said a lot of these people have their own kitchens. So
yes,
I'm from Hill Avenue. Hill Avenue Lutheran Church up on Hill Avenue, and we do a food pantry every Saturday from 9:30 to 12:30, and we have special bags that go to people who have kitchens because we ask them, do you have a kitchen that you can prepare this?
Sure.
So then they get the pastas and the sauces and everything. Otherwise, they get canned goods and different, package tuna fish. And if we have can openers that we give them
Yeah.
if it doesn't one of those packages. So we would love if we could have some kind of frozen foods and proteins, but
Well,
we're too small.
it was over time. When I started, we didn't have the refrigeration that we do now, and we've been very fortunate. And as I mentioned, we have a great relationship with the Los Angeles Regional Food Bank, and so that helps. But we do have an unhoused population as well that come for food, so we try to, make sure to have things that makes it easy for them to eat as well. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Just a note, and it's probably on here, but last year we distributed over 770,000 pounds of food out of the food pantry in the course of a year.
Is it open every day?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Doesn't matter which day you come, but only one time a week.
Okay, because when we also do blessing days.
Okay, excellent.
And I've made a list of all the different places they could get food without being Saturday. So now I know about that. But I was told it's only women.
No, that's the women's room. Right. Food pantry, anyone can come. Food pantries, anyone. Women's room, only women. We're in the same building. But yes, open to everyone.
This is news to me. I'm going to change that information.
You know what? Let's you and I chat a little bit later this evening, and I'll see what kind of information I can provide to you.
Okay.
Awesome.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're moving around, which we're going to go this way. All right, coming this way. I almost put you on the spot. I almost did. Almost. All right, I'm going to stop here. You guys having a nice time?
Having a great time. Fantastic. Yeah, that's fantastic. Thank you. Why wouldn't you be here to support Friends and Deed? Everybody should be. That's right.
You know what? That's as good a reason as I'm glad I stopped by to ask you guys how you were doing. But really, it is a fundraiser tonight. And we're going to raise as much as we can. But if you want to donate $100 and get in the kitchen, great, do it. If you don't want to, any donation will help. We've got 5 programs that we have to support, and I'll mention it later, but we couldn't do it without your support. Doing together what we cannot do alone is our tagline. It's our motto. I believe that 100% and have as long as I've been there. So thank you. Thank you for bringing that up. You jumped right into my segue. Oh, you're a regular spokesperson for us. You got it down. Well done. Thank you. Oh, please. All right, we're going to keep moving along here. What else do we got here? Oh, look at this table over here. You guys are going to, I'm not, Vicky, you stay facing that way. Just for a second. You guys having a good time? Excellent, excellent. Are any of you going to want to compete next year in this event?
No.
Nobody is saying, I'll put on the apron and the hat and jump in there?
No.
No? If I ask you later, any changes? No. All right. No, Vicky is in charge of corralling our musical taste. But I'm glad you guys are all having a great time. Thank you for being here. Before we continue on, let me give a shout out to another set of sponsors. These are our vegetable chef sponsors. We have Anonymous, Lisa and Bradford Freer, Carol Grant, Ursula Hyman, Don and Lori Metters, Michelle and Ben Myers, the Singer family, Louise Vanier, and Carol Grant. Thank you all very much for your sponsorship of Tonight TV. And before we cut off and I let you go wander around and see all this again, the 5th program we have is a bad weather shelter program. And this basically operates during our winter months. We work with Trinity Lutheran Church on nights that we're weather activated, our unhoused community can go and get a cot, blanket bed, a hot meal, a dry, warm place to stay the night. And that works kind of mid to winter to mid-spring. We have Azusa Pacific University nursing students that come out that will do blood pressure screenings, first aid, feet washing. If you're unhoused, things like feet washing, socks, all dry, warm, clean socks, all so important for our community. So at this point, I think I've given you all 5 programs. If not, somebody come find me if I left the program out, and we'll check again. But I'll be back with you shortly.
Chef, 15 minutes. 1-5, 15 minutes. Now we're at 13 and change. 13 and change.
We had cauliflower, corn, tomatoes, canned beans, Right, chicken, mashed potatoes, the gravy. Okay. I'm famous for my mashed potatoes. All right. Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's what I did. You ever seen any dinner? Milk and butter. So good.
I would definitely lean into the grill. I like to see everything coming off the grill. I would definitely go corn. I'm a big fan of like succotash, which has the beans and the corn. Or you could throw in the sweet potatoes in there.
I think I can believe it. I really believe that we have to make 5 of this every day. I could open 5 at a time and just mix them together. All right, everyone. So we got 10 minutes. 10 minutes, everyone. So we are getting down to crunch time. Hope you are all having a great time, that you're enjoying drinks, food, each other's company. I've got the chance to speak to a lot of you, and that's been great. For those of you that are at home watching, come see me in the food pantry and we can chat then. But yes, so we're down to 10 minutes. Couple of some stats, because stats are great. This is, again, this is a fundraiser. So stats, I'm going to wow you with some stats. In the food pantry in 2023, we had more than 25,000 client visits over the course of 50 weeks. That out of that 25,000, over 2,700 different households, counting them each one time. I was telling some folks over there, I was off a little bit, but we distributed over 770,000 pounds of food, which comes out to about 640,000 meals. This says 513 households per week. We're at about 610 so far in 2024. And all of the donations, the in-kind donations that we get from so many of you, when you drop by with bags of food, when you do a food drive, when your kids' school, all of that was valued at over $1.3 million in-kind food donations. The women's room had 237 different women served. They had 2,800 guest visits. They provided almost 2,700 meals. They did 983 loads of laundry. If you have not been to Friends Indeed, you have to look. We've got 3 washer dryer setups so they can do as many loads Monday through Thursday. 987 showers provided. In our street outreach and housing, they serve 238 individuals. 71 clients were sheltered. 1,460 motel stays, and $27,423 in move-in assistance provided. That's our street outreach team. Eviction prevention and rental assistance. They were able to provide 117 households with funding assistance. That came out to $282,000 in rental and utility assistance. 300 months. You drop those. Hey, we pick up glasses too when it happens. 300 months of rental assistance provided, and 179 households provided with rental aid resources. Those are just some of the basic stats of what our programs were able to do in 2023. And again, it's a fundraiser. Second, Cooking for a Cause. It's been great fun. Everybody's having a wonderful time. For a $100 donation, we'll give you the mystery items so that you can go and prepare this food yourself. Take a picture, send it to Maria, Elise, me. Send it to anybody on the Friends Indeed page of our staff page on the website. But any donation, $1 to $1,000. It doesn't matter. It all helps us serve the most vulnerable in our community. And that's really critical to our mission, to do this with connection, compassion, and dignity. We serve good folks, and I'm glad to be a part of this organization. And so help us, continue to help us. You're all wonderful, and we're grateful for you. All right, so we're less than 10 minutes. I don't know, probably 6 minutes now. So I'll step away and we'll just see what happens. Everyone that's at the counter here, we've got a few minutes left. If you can ask everyone to kind of return so the chefs can finish up. The judges can get in here. We'll make sure to try and get as many pictures as we can. Thank you, everyone. I hope that works. Chef Thomas, was that what? Okay.
How's it going?
Chefs, I'm dropping off the plate.
Do you know what she's making?
We're 1 minute left, so the chefs are finishing, the contestants are finishing up. The judges, the chef judges are all taking everything in. So we'll get a countdown here in just a few moments as we wrap this up. Now, is this the one for the judges?
They're gonna end up putting both of them.
Okay, but then
Taste. And then Thomas, we're gonna have the judges. We're gonna have them put them here at first, and then we'll have you guys take them back, and they'll put their second plate here as well. So we'll start here, and then you guys can take. You just need to obviously. They'll know as soon as that.
why is it counting up?
It's to 1 minute. You got 20.
Oh, I got 20 seconds. Well, I'll do a 10 count
Was
at
that
10.
Oh, be here.
Okay.
Tell me.
All right, we're in the final countdown. We're gonna go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Let's have a round. Yes, indeed. Wow, great job, everybody. So, contestants, if you will bring your dishes over here and place it behind your name, that would be great. So while they're putting everything down, we are going to give them a chance to catch their breath. But hang on, we'll wait one more second here. Excellent, there we go. All right, again, a round of applause. I know Chef Joseph said it. I like to cook, but boy, I wouldn't want to have to do that in an hour. My kitchen looks like a mess when I'm doing it. So this is impressive. So we're gonna let them catch their breath. The judges are gonna jump right in there. I'm gonna get out of their way. Each competitor will explain their dishes to our judges one at a time. The judges will taste each one, write down their points, and then collaborate on selecting a winner. I guess I need my contestants over here. That's Chef Simone. I'll start with you. All right, because I forgot this part. All right, let's go with contestant Simone. All right, so let's tell it. Up here, I'll give you this.
All right,
Let's
thank you.
tell everyone what you prepared this evening.
So today I prepared. Oh, right here. Oh, gotcha. Hello. Today I prepared a. Which way should I face?
Well, we got the camera here.
Sorry,
Okay.
y'all. But I'll try to project for everyone in the crowd. Today I prepared a chicken thigh, crispy pan-fried chicken thigh with a apple pan sauce, as well as some potatoes roasted in the hearth that are coated with a little bit of aquafaba, which is the chickpea water that we got in the canned chickpeas in the bag. So, yeah.
Excellent. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you.
Thank you. Excellent. Good job. All right, let's go to let's go Chef Diana, because you're next on the list. All right, I guess we're going to stand here, and I'm going to give you this. And what have you prepared this evening?
Well, I prepared the basic, which is the chicken and rice bowl with a pico de gallo based on onions, cucumber, tomato, and grilled corn.
Excellent. Excellent. Good. Thank you, Chef Diana. Diana, sorry. I think I did that twice. All right, contestant Desiree, come on over. All right, this is Chef Desiree. I'll have you stand right here. I'll give you this to speak into.
Let's go.
And turn a little bit. And what did you prepare?
So I prepared a roasted cauliflower taco with crunchy garbanzo beans and some pickled onions with pickled in lime and salt. I also made a dressing for the taco. It's made with the aquafaba from the garbanzo beans, some lime, sage, and there's also a side salad. It's a take on a Three Sisters salad. So it has corn, roasted corn, black beans, and roasted sweet potatoes.
Awesome. Great. Thank you very much. All right. Again, I don't know why I'm talking into two of these things. So we've got three fantastic looking dishes. Judges are going to give it a try now. So a couple of things. While they're deliberating, I mentioned it to some of you. One of the things about Friends Indeed that we all hold dear, I hold this really especially, is our motto, which is doing together what we cannot do alone. Without the support of donors coming by with food donations or clothing or things for the women's room or socks or waters, without those things, without volunteers, and then without all of the financial donors, we couldn't do this without all of you. It's so important, and I know you all know this, and we're just grateful for everything that you guys do to help us live doing together what we cannot do alone. You guys are all a part of that. All of you out there still watching me out there, you at home, every one of you plays such an important part in our ability to serve the most vulnerable in our community. And I'll speak, well, Rabbi Grader's right here. I won't speak for him. I'll speak for the rest of the staff, and then he can do that as well. But thank you all very, very much. We couldn't do it without you. And I would just offer a round of applause to all of you as well.
So before we're going to cut to some videos, and they're going to judge and everything, but how about we say thank you to Tim Nisler tonight. This is not in his job description, but so people know he's a Renaissance man. He's spent some time in front of the camera in his life, but we're just grateful that Tim is on his day off to come and to just entertain, and it makes it so much more fun and lively. And so thank you, sir. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Yay, Tim. He'll be at the pantry bright and early tomorrow to serve starting those 600 households that are going to be coming. So everyone have a good time tonight.
All right.
All right. So let's let him judge, and we'll be right back and see who the winner is. Unless you have more.
Nope,
things to say.
I got a couple more things because I'm never at a loss for words. We've got a couple of videos to show you, and I know Josh will probably want to come back up here in a second, but a very dear friend to Friends Indeed recently passed away. Her name was Barbara Dangerfield. She was on the board. She used the women's room. She used the food pantry. She was a lovely lady, and she recently passed. But we have a video. I'm not sure how old the video is. It's a couple of years ago, but it really says a lot about Barbara and the folks we're trying to serve. So we're going to see a video of Barbara and then an FID promo video. So thank you, everyone.
My name is Barbara J. Dangerfield. Before I found the women's room, I was living at a local shelter here in Pasadena. I had to trust in God to lead me on. I happened to see a flyer that gave me information about the women's room. It was a safe place to nap, and I could get something to eat. And got here to the women's room. When I was going up the stairs, I met Jackie Knowles, and she welcomed me with this big smile, and I'm glad you are here. And I'm thinking, do you know me? It was food to my soul to be welcomed like that, because I had felt disconnected for a while. She blessed my soul by welcoming me to my own community. There's a part of a Christian song we sing that says, "It bathed my soul with love," and that's how I felt that day. So I'm still just grateful. It is a wonderful experience that I went through, and a lot of kindness was shown to me while I was here. And I'm still connected to a lot of people still to this day. So it became like an extended family. I was asked to be on the board because I was a former homeless person. Some of the grants that could be written or requested for required either a homeless person or a former homeless person, I guess, to qualify for these grants. So I said, well, Lord, let my name be a blessing. I used to Zoom in for the meetings to listen, to learn. And when they talked about housing and how we can help different people who are looking for housing and how we go about that, you know, are we going to place people where they're comfortable and safe? People think because they've never been homeless that it could never happen to them, but it can happen. We should never forget that we're all human, we all have value, and we should all encourage one another to find meaning and purpose in life. I see that Friends Indeed really does a good work in the community. And no matter what color you are, where you come from, they really help people in the community. So I know that the funds are really going toward the people and the work in the community.
Since 1894, we've made it our mission at Friends Indeed to reach out and help those who find themselves on the margin with dignity and respect. We believe that giving to those in need helps build a stronger community in Pasadena. We distribute groceries to local families through our food pantry, providing more than 500,000 meals per year. That's thousands of pounds of groceries each week to hundreds of households. Our pantry provides groceries like a neighborhood market, where families get real food to supplement their weekly meals, including bags of fresh fruits and vegetables, and meat and protein too.
Our bad weather shelter gives folks experiencing homelessness refuge from the winter cold and rain. We operate when needed, about 40 nights out of the year. We set up cots for 80 people each night, and our volunteers are happy to provide a hot, healthy meal and a safe place to sleep.
In the women's room, we believe in giving homeless and at-risk women a space to build meaningful lives through community, boosting their confidence and self-esteem by engaging in many forms of art, writing, and self-care. We also provide assistance with basic services like showers, clean laundry, good food, and a place to find support and love. The results can be life-changing. Our eviction prevention and rental assistance program helps neighbors avoid eviction by providing short-term rental assistance, which is critical to maintaining housing stability in our community. This program also provides our clients with supportive services to help sustain their current housing, including case management. Our street outreach and housing team works to build relationships with people experiencing homelessness. We identify and reach out to over 100 folk each year. Our goal is to reduce their housing barriers and eventually navigate them to interim and permanent housing and give them keys to a new life. Since 1894, we have been doing together what we cannot do alone. Through compassion, connection, and dignity, we are changing lives. At Friends Indeed, we serve our neighbors in need. Join us in helping the Pasadena community. To learn more or donate to our cause, visit us at friendsindeedpas.org.
Okay, so we're still waiting on the judges, but we might as well say a few more thank yous. And again, if you it disappeared. If you still want to donate $100, we will give you a list of the ingredients. You can go get creative and send us pictures. We love that. But also, we want to thanks again to Daniel Gray Creative for the competitor headshots, Pasadena Now for being the media sponsor, Agnes Restaurant and Cheesery, especially Chef Thomas Talaka-Kaub and Vanessa Talaka-Kaub, photographer Carly Carrillo, live stream videographer Stuart Brawley, who's over there. Stuart, how we doing on the? All right, good. And then also Rachel, who's been holding the camera I've been looking at, and Fiona, who's been holding the other camera, and our three inspiring chef competitors, Simone Wood, Desiree Flores, Diana Ramirez Hernandez. Thank you so much. We're just waiting now on the judges, and we'll be back and with a declared winner. Thank you.
the lunch.
Are these the
Yeah,
final?
these are the dishes.
They all look really it looks nice, and I think I might gravitate. Might just say, maybe this one. Which one would you go for? If they gave me the two.
Come on.
table at the corner. Sort of like a restaurant, which is actually referred to as a southern path. Yeah. So instead of empty there's a squash, and this has salad. It's the ingredients of waterfall. And then it goes without, so it's more ingredients and salad. Sauce, so I use the juice from garbanzo beans, and sort of together like a day. And I put like sage, lemon, and some. Yeah. Do you have anything else? Yes, the garbanzo, it's the aquafaba blending, and sage and sauce.
Chef Thomas, who do we, or how do we, oh.
He's just gonna say your rhythm and you're gonna announce.
Based on my clipboard.
Okay. Okay. So it's gonna, Chef, I'm gonna say we're back and turn it over to Chef Thomas. Yeah. All right. If we can have all of the contestants right over here to my left, please. There we go. All right, we're all there. Excellent. All right, let's have one more round of applause for our contestants. Really challenging, really a great job. So I'm going to turn it over to Chef Thomas, who's going to announce our winner. So take it away, Chef Thomas.
My mic.
Yes.
I just want to say, great job. Thank you so much for being here. That was a lot. You guys put it all on the plate. Thank you so much. You guys, one more time.
Yeah.
This is, it's not the easiest kitchen to work in, especially when you got 90 eyeballs blinking at you. So, like, hats off. You guys did an awesome job. Thank you so much. I hope you saw us over there having a really difficult time deciding. We were back and forth. We chalked it up, but we do have a winner, and it was Simone.
Excellent. Simone, congratulations, Simone, for being crowned our 2024 Cooking for a Cause champion. We have a Trader Joe's gift certificate, and we have gift bags for each of you as a token of our appreciation. We hope you had a great time. Would you like to say anything?
Thanks to everybody. Thanks to my fellow contestants. We worked so hard. Thanks to our host at Agnes and to everyone's at Friends in Friends Indeed, because I hear the rhyme Friends Indeed and Need and all that. But thank you all. I learned a lot, and I really appreciate all the generosity and everybody's support. Thank you.
Awesome. All right. So over here to camera left, we've got the plates that each of our contestants made with a description. Feel free to take a look at it, see what they did. But Mary, are we wrapping up? So I've been honored to be your host. Thank you for being with us on the second annual Cooking for a Cause, and hope to see you all real soon. Have a great night. Great job, y'all. Well done.
Like that potatoes are on it, but I love making that hand sauce. It's definitely different how I make it. Yeah. Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Good job.
Thank you very much. It's nice meeting you. Thanks for all your guidance and talking to us.
We had a blast.
Yeah, fair enough. Woo! Woo!
stuff.
Hey, good job, good job.